Hello guys and welcome to a new BF1 video. Now unfortunately this isn't live commentary today. The TeamSpeak track and the microphone track for whatever reason didn't record. Sometimes that's just a problem that you have as a content creator. Glitches, bugs in the software that you're using, and for whatever reason it doesn't work. But I do have the video and the game audio, and I wanted to put this game up because it's an attacking victory on operations on Cape Helles, and a lot of people seem to think that this is impossible. Now, this is a server where I think both teams were quite evenly matched. We've got good players on both teams. They've got a very good player using the Infiltrator Elite class as well on their team, which, as you know, that thing is really good. And it's hard. If you've got a decent player using it, it's really hard to take them out. And with the artillery strike and the grenade launcher, they're going to be causing a lot of deaths to the attacking team and just bleeding away those tickets. But we managed to get the win, and I was on TeamSpeak with a few people on my team, kind of trying to organise them where to go and what to do, and also with the in-game chat occasionally telling them what I think we should be doing. Of course, this first point you push up and you have to try and get the beach. It's really tough to get these two first points, but you've just got to overwhelm them with the numbers. I'm using the M1907 here, the trench. Very good, this weapon. Would recommend. I mean, you can just chew people up like that. I think I was using it because you have to get 25 kills with it to unlock the new weapon, the Farquhar Storm. And I'm like, well, I want that weapon because I know it's really good. So I picked it, and this was just, I think this was the day that I got back off my holiday. So the aim is a little bit rusty still, and you're going to see some incorrect plays. But see here, we just overwhelmed both points. Just powering numbers, killing the enemy, getting them off the points, and we got them. There it is, no more beach landing is required. So at this point, I said to my team, look, we know that the Infiltrator is up at A right now. And if you look at the map in the left, you can see just the amount of people on that A flag. At B, not so many. And we do have, I think we've got a flare up there at the moment, or an artillery strike or something coming in. So I said to the guys, look, let's go and take B first. Let's avoid that Infiltrator. He's over there. We're going to take B, and then we're going to switch it around, and we're going to go up behind and round to A. So just keeping an eye on the map here, really. Looking out for where the enemies are. There are some at the back of B. So little grenade. See if I can fish for a kill. And I'm also trying to slowly push towards my squad mate here, Johnny, and revive him, because he's another medic in the squad, and operations is all about momentum. I think the more medics you have on the attacking team, the better, really, because you can just keep reviving, keep your squad and other squads alive. It's not just about your squad, and therefore people can use those squad members as spawn points, and you can maintain a presence on the flag. Now, if you look at the map here, a lot of the enemy team have realised that we've taken B, and they're moving back from A. So us capping B has actually pulled them, or a lot of them, off that flag. The Infiltrator has actually put a really smart artillery strike down there, though, because he's anticipating that we're going to move from B to A, so we've had to stop there. We just had to chill for a second, avoid that, and maybe think about going up through the trenches here instead. A couple of bad guys up ahead here, close to my position as well on the other side of the wall. I'm just going to chill for a second, see if I can kill these guys before I go for the revive, and I think one of the other medics actually got my teammate there. We cleared him out, nearly up on the A point, and I'm just being a bit gung-ho here, to be honest with you. Going on top of the trenches like that, not a great idea, but often you'll find people like to camp in the trenches, and if you go over the top, I know it doesn't make sense in real life, but in a video game, it can actually work out, because they're not expecting you to do that. They're not expecting you to just be so crazy. Run out on the top, get a flank. That guy went off to a different planet, I think. Don't know where he was going. But strength in numbers again here, and unfortunately, there he is, the Infiltrator with his Martini Henry grenade launcher. I think he got a double kill there, plus another kill with the artillery. Infiltrator's just doing work there. But if you notice, he's actually running back. And that's because that push that we did there, we killed that many of his teammates and squad mates that he's thinking, hey, I need to protect my KD ratio here. I'm going to fall back. And he's forced to fall back. And there it is. We got A and B. So it's all about teamwork, pushing forward. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you die. You know, as long as you're kind of leading the way and showing your team that, hey, we can actually move across to this point and get a presence on the flag and fight. It's not always about just holding back and sniping from the back lines, from your deployment or whatever. It is possible to win when the odds are against you. So now I said to my guys, look, we know the infiltrator's up at A. Why don't we try and take him out? Let's go together as a squad and we'll see if we can get him. Feeling a bit confident. Let's go and take him out. Make sure that he's on downtime and he's not going to be coming back for a few minutes. Unfortunately, I looked at the map at this point and decided, maybe that's not such a good idea. Like half the enemy team is on A. So I said to my guys, let's go B. It's been working for us so far. Go out on the top again. Don't really want to stick to the trenches. This guy here, nearly didn't see him. Almost invisible. Sometimes in BF1, the character models, when you go prone like that, it's so hard to spot people. If they've not been spotted, they just blend into the scenery so well. But I did just about see him before he killed me. What I'm trying to do here is get the high ground, cut off this angle here, so if there are any people coming from A, I can stop them. The rest of my squad are on B, capture and get, tap fire on this dude here. And I really like spots like this because if you're defending, you wouldn't really expect someone to be here in the middle of the flags. There is a guy on the cannon up there, but he's out of bounds, so I'm going to go and put some pressure on A. I'm behind people here. They're not going to expect me to come from this angle. They're all looking at my team in front of them. Lots of damage on that guy, but he was a bit of a wiggly worm. And there was a sniper right behind me, prone. I didn't check to the right. Killed by a prone sniper on some rocks. Easiest headshot of his life, that was. How embarrassing. Now, in a twist of events, we did actually manage to capture A. So I respawned. The squad got wiped out at B. Prone guys again in these trenches. Hard to see them. I need to fall back there. Get a bit of health. Bottleneck here. Can't quite hit that guy. It's just one of those awkward moments where you can see the 3D icon, but you can't get the hit. So we did throw a grenade. Control the area. And I'm going to hold here. Because I do want to revive those guys. I'm waiting for any enemies to push. I knew that they were close. Now that they're dead, I can safely revive. They're not in my squad, but they're teammates. They've got a squad of their own. Could be useful to keep those guys up. We need to take B. And another good artillery strike there from the infiltrator. He knows that we're going to push from the angle. Try and get onto the point. But there are other ways around. So what I'm doing here is I'm just sticking to the outsides. I'm not going to risk it, really. Don't want to get killed by an artillery strike. It's about to end any second, though. So we'll push in together. In we go. And that's the end of it. I don't think he got any kills with it, to be honest. Squad mates down on the point already. And I'm just looking to clear out the top area here before we move into the bunker itself. Guys on my right. I should have actually turned to focus on him then. Got him in the end. And then the LMG guy takes me out. Now, of course, I've just died, so I'm not going to be able to get another revive there, so we'll skip it. Spawn back in. The boys have got B. Nice push there. A few stragglers. Putting the M1907 to good use there. It's damn good, this weapon. Really nice. Can't really take those two on together. There is a dude on the AA here. Or the machine gun, whatever it is. One more LMG guy. Now this is really good for us because we're above and behind the point. Unfortunately, I'm on my own. And what I should have done here was wait, rather than running in like this. I just got too headstrong there. I was thinking, you know, I can do this all by myself, when really what I should have done was just chilled for a second, waited for my team to catch up, because if you looked on the map then you'd have seen that really I was the only one there. and the rest of my team were still held up at the back. So we switched this up. Let's go A instead. We know that a lot of guys are down at B. So this time we're going to take the high ground. Not much cover here, but sometimes you just got to go bit by bit. Push up, use the natural cover here. Lots of hillsides. And I typed go A. I want the team to go to A, because I know that a lot of them are on B. And if we take this top side, we can push down the hill to B. It's probably going to make things a bit easier.
Enemy machine gun sighted.
Plenty of cover here. There's a dude up on the big cannon as well. It's raining down fire from B. But those things just aren't really useful. From my experience anyway.
It's an enemy medic.
Overwhelming them on the point if you look at the bar on the top. Not many enemies remaining here. A couple snipers at the back, of course. The stragglers, let's call them.
That's first aid for you.
And this is going to be a safe capture of the point.
First aid for you.
We've got A. Good job. Typed in the chat there, bit of positive reinforcement. Keep the morale and the spirits high. And we got B as well. The boys were down there doing a good job, and there it is.
A victory of splendid gallantry.
A victory of splendid gallantry, indeed. It's possible. You can win as attackers on KPEL's operations. It's tricky. Sometimes it can be an absolute nightmare, don't get me wrong. I think most of the time you will lose. But it's possible with a bit of teamwork, bit of confidence, get up in their grill, and think about where you're positioning your team. If you enjoyed the video, guys, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.